So I've got an interesting project today. We were working on the Rust web crawler slash search engine last night, but between now and then, I was thinking of I was thinking about my website, and I also stumbled across this guy. So if you've been keeping up to date with tech and stuff recently, you'll know who I'm talking about. This guy's gone viral, I think, for his GitHub README of all things. So this is it right here. This is the guy who's building OpenClaw, and Peter, what's his name? Peter Steinberger. That's what I thought. So he went viral recently, or his README went very public recently. It got a lot of attention just because he's got so many projects on here. Like, just look at this. So he's got a lot of stuff on here too. Like, this is a very well written, organized, like, gotta give this man credit where credit is due. So this went very viral because of all these projects and stuff. And I was thinking, like, so I have a few things. I have obviously I have my own GitHub README. It's very mid right now. But I have my own README, and I obviously have my own account with my own repositories and stuff. So I was just kind of thinking to myself, like, and on top of that, I have my own, my own little website here that I'm kind of getting going. And so this whole time, I'm thinking to myself, like, I have all these projects too, and I have all this stuff I can work with to kind of build my own and automate my own README, right? So this got me thinking, like, okay, well, what if I do something like this, but I have it update once a day or once a week, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking of building here today. This isn't going to be like a very big project. It's it's literally going to be like one script. I'm not even sure I'm going to do this in TypeScript, honestly. I might just do this in Python. But yeah, it just kind of got me thinking, like, this might be something or might be just a little interesting project, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, with that said, the stack I'm kind of thinking of is I'm thinking Python now. Actually, I was going to do this in TypeScript, but I've got my portfolio website pulled up here, and I have his example README here, so you can see if I just render this is the exact same thing. So I'm kind of thinking of taking some inspiration from this and seeing what I can do with it. So just getting into kind of the easiest part. The easiest part is going to be doing this top part. So I can, this is going to be static, right? I don't think this is going to change. I'm thinking of pulling these current projects from my GitHub. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not fully sure on that though. It's like I could do a JSON file of like the projects I want to actually include and the ones I don't. Ideally, I want to include all of my stuff, but I got some cleaning up to do on my GitHub, but I'm not gonna do that now. So I'm kind of thinking, we pull the projects from somewhere and pull their like description somehow. maybe definitely through the GitHub API. We just pull like the description, whatever. So that's the projects, and then what I'm doing, like maybe, oh, this would be interesting. What if I like pull, yeah, let's pull like my recent tweets or something, and then summarize them with like AI or whatever, like Gemini. Why don't we do that? That'll be fun. And connect. This is going to stay the same. Media recognition. I don't think I have this yet, or maybe I have a little bit. We can pull something up, and I guess, you know, maybe something like that. But I was thinking for this latest blog posts, I'm just going to pull this straight from my website. So in my website here, I've got RSS set up. So this, every time I update, this is just pulling from my posts, and I can just have it pull from this, you know, static RSS file that gets generated every time I add a new post. So we're just going to pull from that, so it ends up looking like, you know, like this, like what I've got here, and then we can just put it in Markdown. So this shouldn't take too long. And obviously we need the GitHub chart, because that's awesome. Let's actually see, can I just do this? I can. Okay, we'll just do, oh, that looks very, that's embarrassing. I'm not sure if I want to include that anymore. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'm going to include this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to include that. not impressive enough. Not nearly as impressive as this. But, or maybe I'll include it like at the very bottom. But anyway, let's get started. I'm thinking we can just do this first. And then I want to merge, if it were me, you know, I want to merge both of these, this connect and stuff. So let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to we're just going to start with like a readme.md or like .template.md. And we're going to sidebar this. And we're going to steal the top. I don't really want, actually no, I can put my own thing here. Nope, that's the wrong file. Okay. So we have this, and I'm going to move this back here, and I'm going to render this. Okay, neat. So if it were me, so I'm just going to put Lincoln Maxwell. And we'll do Greater Boston, and we can figure out something to put in there later. But why don't we put the badges? So this. When we find, can we find some of my own shields? Let's see. I've seen so many people do this. I have to get on this. Style flat square. Oh, weird. Oh, so this is the color. Oh, right. This is the color, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's find the end. So this is the color. This is the hex color code here. I don't know. I kind of picked this out. Maybe we can do like. No, badge not found. That's Mac. That's, oh wait. Logo. No. Not found. What? How's there no? We gotta check this out. So we gotta find a. So first things first. Let's find the anthropic hex color. Yeah, here it is. Boom, right there. You can get this right in. Claude. Neat. And we can do. So that's that. And then we can find logos. So let's see if we can find some logos. Shields.io logos. Simple icons. Okay. So then if I paste this in here, how's this not found? It's from the thingy, right? There's brand guidelines for this. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on here. Either way, logo color should be blue. You can click on the icons, add on to icons, and copy and paste. Yeah, I don't understand why this isn't working. Maybe. No. Weird. Wait, now this isn't working. What'd I do? Oh, it was definitely because it's multiple spaces. %20. Yeah, okay. That was it. So the problem... Nice. Okay, so the problem was, I guess they don't... You have to have one... You can't have multiple dashes here, because that probably messes it up. But so you have to use %20 to do a space, and I was not using that to do a space. So that's the issue with that. But yeah, the Arch Linux logo, it just comes from this, which comes from simple icons, I guess. So you can just like search these up, I suppose, and I can put any ones I want in here. But that was the problem with that. This has to be a %20, so it's a space and not a dash, because that doesn't mean space. So let's make it blue. And actually, should we make... No. Should we make the background blue? I think the background should be blue. Let's just steal this for the background. Yeah, that looks nice. I don't really like... I mean, I guess we can keep the web there, but we need we need some other languages and stuff. I think we need Bun. I think we need Golang, we need Java. What's in my current README again? I forget. Okay, Python. Oh, does Python not in? Oh yeah, Python's not in here. Go, yeah. Okay, neat. So So we need Python. Okay. So we can put Python up here. And then we need like the Python color. Python color. Brand color. Okay, so the blue, I think this is probably it. Yeah, and then we can make the text yellow. Yeah, see? Can it do this? It can. Okay. And then can we make like text color? No, we can't. Okay, so how do we do that? We got to figure out how to do that. So shields IO text color. Color. Some colors may be different. Okay. Logo color. Label color. That's what they want. So label color equals this. Oh, it's not that. Just color. Nope. Can you not change the text color? Oh, you probably can't because it's like... Oh, what if we do this? No. Do that. Nice. Okay, that looks kind of cool. If not, maybe a little bit weird. But... Okay, so then why don't we try... Oops, that's Node. I think this is about as good as we're gonna get, honestly. And I don't really like the extra color, so we're gonna just do this white for now. But we'll go with that. So Python, and then Java. So Java. No, there's no Java. There's got to be a Java icon. I'm shocked. Java. What? There's no. This is unbelievable. How, dude. Java, no. Java logo. Simple icons. Yeah, Java icon missing. What is this? Closed as not planned. Bro. What is this? Oh, come on. Bro, that is unbelievable. Oracle, come on, man. This shit is unbelievable. It's okay though. That's too bad. Okay, so alternative icon to the Java icon, since just can't do that. Actually, probably can't even use the brand color. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have to make my own. So let's check this out. by an open source project too, it's just unbelievable. Like, I don't know what do they have to gain from that? I'm not fully understanding the whole picture, I guess, but I'd love to understand, but I'm not getting it. Brown. I don't see a this is, yeah, there's no brown color, so Tailwind will have one. Turn this off. Sure, let's try that. And then I'm gonna have to change this probably. Yeah. Ready? So here's a trick. We get this to be CSS. We just do like a dummy, and then there we go. Perfect. Oh, there. Okay. So we have this, and then we do this, and we say this, and then we have no icon. Oops. No, that's weird. That looks so weird. I guess we need we need something different then. Like coffee is what I was thinking before. You can do the coffee script one. That'd be funny. Oh, these have like the colors right here. Cup, maybe. We can do like a cup. No, I'm not seeing a cup. These are all brand icons, I guess. So I guess we'll do like a coffee. We'll do buy me a coffee. No, we'll do coffee script. It's close enough. That's embarrassed. That's just sad. But it's okay. Oops, just coffee script. Oh, that's funny. Anyway. Okay, so that we got that, and then how we do bun. It's more like developer tools at the bottom, so we'll put bun down here. And they don't have I swear they did. Yeah, it's like right here. One logo color. Nice. And this is going to be black. And then this is going to be fun. And now we have Golang. Or just Go. Not Golang. Should probably move this up here with all the... I'll move it down with bun. But bun has to be above node, so put above. And then go and copy the color. Boom. And we don't want this. We want to say go. Nice. Okay, neat. So we have those icons. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I kind of want to change the style, just so it doesn't look exactly the same. see shields. See what they have for styles. So shields IO styles. Yeah, let's see what they have for styles. So, because I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, right here. So for the badge, let's try that. Just see what it looks like. So let's just do a find and replace flat square for the badge. Let's try that. Oh, I kind of like that better. I'm not gonna lie. No, that looks better. That looks way better. Let's just keep it like that. Yeah, that's better. So, okay, so we have this. We just gotta change this. We'll put this as like. We'll put this as. Let's put this Grantley. This is one of my. For completely autonomously. I spelled that wrong. Okay, so this is kind of like the starter. It's like the starter template kind of. And so let's get to the interesting stuff. So let's do. So we have this example. We have the current projects. We have the blog posts. I'm thinking the blog posts are actually going to be easier because it's just RSS. It can't get any easier than just download and parse RSS. So let's do that. It'll be really easy. We can just pull it as like HTML, so not HTML, XML, even though, well, yeah. So we're gonna do this in Python. Let's do import requests, and then we're gonna do BS4, and then we can get the URL for my RSS. So okay, so we have this here, RSS URL equals this, and then we're just gonna write. Actually, no, let's put this in a function. Format RSS. We'll just call it format RSS. Real simple. And so what we're gonna do is we have this URL here, and we're just going to do a GET request right to it. We're gonna get the text. We're gonna parse it with XML, or parse it with Beautiful Soup BS4, and then we're just gonna use that. So let's do that. So request.get this, and then response, and then we're just gonna say soup equals BS4 response.text, and then I'm just gonna say HTML.parser, even though it's technically not, because I can, and no one can stop me. So we have this. I always forget how XML or RSS is formatted, but what we're going to do is we're just going to pull. So we're going to pull each item. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull each item. We're going to sort them by how recent they are, with the published date, and we're just going to get the title and then description, and we're just going to put it there. So let's do that. So we'll say soup.select item. Or item and that, so it's just going to get us all the items, and then we'll say title equals item dot select one, and then we want the title, and we want the link, and we want the description, and we want the publish date, pub date. Right, so we have that. We're gonna skip the content. We don't really need that because again, this is just like a little README thing. Like, it's just gonna format it into something like this. So we just need the gist. We just need the little description, and we need to parse this as well. So I'm gonna say text for each one of these, and we're just gonna I'm gonna say get text, and we're just going to say separator space, and we're going to strip true. Just to kind of get rid of all the white space and extra text that we don't need any of that. Except this is not working. Oh, because it might be none. Well, we'll do is this. We'll do a try select, and then it will just throw an exception if it doesn't select it. Selector string, and this is going to return a tag, right? So, and then we need soup. No, I didn't put a colon here. Okay, so we have that. It's going to return a tag, and we're going to say soup or try select one. That's what we need. Select one, selector, and then honestly, I'm just going to say I'm going to say element equals that, and then I'm going to say if element is not equal none, or if element, I'm just going to, or if not element, then we're just going to raise an exception. That's what we're going to do. Raise, let's do a value error, whatever. Element not found. And just in case I get this wrong, I'm just going to say selector not found. So we have this. Now we're just going to return the text. So we're going to say return element.text. I don't know why this is not being a string, but it's a string. So we can say in Python it's strip, right? So we'll do that. And so now we can just reformat these as try select one, and then title, blah blah blah. Okay, great. No, this is not what I want. Okay, so we'll do this, and then boom boom boom. Whoops. So link, description, update. And we don't want the tag, we want the text. I don't know why I put this as tag. Try select one, we can make this just text. Except why is it still complaining? Missing selector? Oh, because I need the soup in here, don't I? So let's give it the soup. It needs the soup. There. Okay, so we have each of the details now, and we need to parse the date. So let's do that. So the date format is like this. So the date format is like this. We need to be able to parse it. I think, yeah, I have. So this package is amazing. If you're a Python developer and you haven't used this package, like, what are you doing? This date util package has one function. Where is it? Parse. And this is just magic. Like, you give it any string that has a date, and it just figures it out. Like, literally, it just figures out how to parse it. So we're gonna use this, and we're gonna put this straight into here. So now we have the published date, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to store these in a list of posts, and actually better yet, I'm going to make a little post. I'm going to make a data class. That's ball. And we're going to say frozen because we're not going to change it. And then we have the title string, and we have the link as a string, and we have description as a string, and the publish date as a date time, right? Yeah. So let's do this. So we have that, and then we're just gonna do posts.append post title link description update. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at how that just works. And then we're gonna give this a type just because I want to type. All right, so we have this. Oh wait, no, we need this here. We don't want a soup. Glad I caught that. Don't make that mistake. And then this is gonna be a tag. And then tag. Okay, that's fixed. So now we're gonna sort this. So So we're gonna sort this list. So, and the key is just lambda x and then the post. So update. So that should be sorted now. Let's just do a quick trial run. Let's see what happens. This should do exactly what we think it's gonna do. Ugh, yeah, I probably should do this. It's right. You're right. Just clear. Fudge. So if we run this, it's going to do exactly what we want it to. Yeah, we get the posts. These are all parsed correctly. We got the descriptions, the links, the titles. So, oh, and this is backwards, so I need to do reverse because we want the latest post. So it's going to assume we want it in like ascending order. So it will parse it from like or we'll sort it from the most, like the oldest date, but we don't want that. So if we do this again, okay, we got the new ones. So now we have the posts. For the time being, just because I want to fill up my README, we're just gonna have it put every single one in. So like this guy has 5, right? I'm just gonna have it put every single one in so we can get a long README like this, and it will look kind of interesting. Oh, we need like an icon, or like an emoji. I have an amazing idea. We need to like hash. I'm thinking, or no, we can just do like let's just get a bunch of emojis. Copy and paste, or no, list, copy and paste. Let me pull this up. Copy and paste list of a bunch of emojis. I need like every single emoji. This is not. I'm just gonna ask chat. I'm gonna be honest. Give me a copy and pasteable list of a bunch of emojis that would go well with technical blog posts. Say 100 emojis. Let's give this a shot. All right, here we go. This is what I needed too. So let's try this out. Okay, emojis. What? Unterminated. We probably need to do a thing. And we can just do this too. This will be a lot faster. That's Shift and Alt for you. I didn't learn that until, I don't know. Wish I learned that earlier, because that was really handy. The Alt to add multiple cursors. You see, I had seen people doing that for so long, and I just didn't know how to do that, and then I figured it out. It was kind of like, that's really helpful, man. So that's Shift and Alt for you, for those people who don't know. For those who don't know. Why is this? There's 100% spaces in here. I don't know why. Find in selection. Yeah, there we go. So we have the emojis. And then what we're gonna, here's my idea. I'm gonna shuffle these. That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put these into, so let's just bring up Python here. I'm gonna shuffle these, and then we're gonna give every post a random emoji based on like the index or like something like that. I don't know, but I feel like it will kind of give some life to the. Oops. it will give some life to the README, right? It'll give some color, make it stand out a bit, hopefully. But let's see how this will work. I don't know if this is, yeah, we need a list. That's what I thought. So we'll just say s emojis dot split. You can do that, right? No, that's not what I wanted. Nope. This is embarrassing. How do I not know how to do this? Yeah, whatever. We'll just do it this way. X for X in emojis. You can probably just do list. Yeah, or this. Okay, so we have the emojis as a list. We're just going to shuffle these, and then we're going to join them back. You can see now they're all... Let's just shuffle them a few times. Nice. Okay, so now they're all shuffled, and we can literally just join these back as a string, like this. And then I'm just going to have them... file, whatever. I'm just going to write these to a file since they're kind of appearing weird in the terminal. I don't know what that's about. Where are they? Okay, perfect. Not spell checked. I don't care. Nice. So we have these all sorted now. Let's copy and paste them into this again. And so you see how these are like all organized now? Like the whole point of that was like, if you're looking at it and it's just like the same emoji over and over again, or at least it looks like it, I don't know, I just feel like that's kind of stale. And this is much more vibrant, I feel like. Looks like there were some parsing errors or whatever. Does it like copy and paste it multiple times or something? I feel like this did something weird with the formatting. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. This is something weird that I don't like. Okay, well then for the time being, we can just do it as that. So we have the emojis. I'm just gonna pull the... We're gonna like do a, not a hash. That'd be weird. But I'm trying to think like, we need like the reverse index of the thing. So here's what I'm thinking. So we can say I and then post enumerate posts, right? And then we can say like our index. We can say like length of post minus I. And this should be like, wait, that would be at most, that would be 1. So we want to do -1. So this would be like, what I'm thinking is we'd have like, so this would make sure that it's the same no, this wouldn't make sure, because if we end up excluding them, it wouldn't be. So we do have to do some kind of a hash, or we can just be lazy and let's see, we have a bunch. I'm gonna get rid. So let's get like 26. Yeah, let's do that. Let's like delete some of these that I don't want. We can have these. We can have that. Sure. Oops. I don't think we need like 10 keys. That's kind of weird. We can keep the shield though. The shield's cool. I don't know what these are. Oops. Delete these extra ones. Oop. And then have one of these. And then we can just like take like the first character or something of each title and then just use that as the emoji, right? Like we can do a like an alphabet kind of thing. And I'm gonna have this line up exactly. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So this will be mapped to like this. But these are like kind of all, again, these are all same problem as before. These are all kind of similar icons. And this isn't actually monospace, so I don't know. It'll be fine. But we'll take like the first character of the thing, and we'll find the index of it. We'll find the index of it in the alphabet. Whoops. And then we can do that in the emojis alphabet. And now we have a unique emoji for everyone. So let's do, we also need a format string. And then we can just do, I guess, I'm going to do this, lines. And then we can do a join after, and then we're not going to get extra lines. So lines.append, emoji, whoops, emoji, and then we're going to want a dash, or I'm going to want, I like this better for a bullet point. And then we'll do post dot, and we need this to be a link, so or a markdown link, so we'll do that. And then post dot link, and then we can do like a italics. So we can do the publish date and then format, right? strf time. And then I want this to be like what I have on my site. So you can see here on my site, it's like Feb 8, 2026. I want it to be the exact same as that, basically. So I actually don't know how exactly I'm doing that one. Let me take a look. Pages, index, post snippet. That's what I have. Formatted date. Okay. Ugh. Can't do that in Python. So yeah, in Python there's no like clean to locale date short format, so we have to figure out how to do this with strf time. I hate these strf time because they're so random. If you've seen the way that Go does date formatting, it's actually really smart. They have like just a template date, and you just write it out as like exactly how you want it to be, and it just figures it out because it has the set date. I'll have to pull up the source file to explain it, but it's smart the way they've done it. I don't know, I guess I wish others took some inspiration. But what we need to do is we need to do a format. So we can just ask, this is an easy thing to offload to chat. Format a date using strf time in Python like that. Okay, so we have this. Let's give this a shot. Let's see what this does. but we don't want to do that. We want to do, we don't need to do an index anymore since we're not doing that. And then we can just do lines.join. Nope, forgot. String lines.join. That. Whoops. Damn it. cd source python auto update. Okay, so we're missing a thingy. And I don't even know why I'm doing this. We can just do, this is a neat thing that you should know if you're a aspiring programmer in Python. You can just do that. And then I think the problem is that emojis they can be multiple characters and we're only taking one. So what I'm gonna have chat do, can you put these into an array, or choose let's see, 26 times 2, 52 at random, and put them into an array in Python shuffled. Whoops, god damn it. Choose 52 at random and then them into an array shuffled. Neat. This is going to mess it up. It's doing it in Python, isn't it? I didn't even tell it to do it in Python. Let's see what it does, though. I'm kind of curious if it's going to, or what it's actually even doing to begin with. Oh. Okay, cool. So we got this. We'll just, and we can actually just turn this into a map. Realistically, like we can literally just do Python emojis equals all this. And then this is, yeah, there's like, this is annoying. It's okay though. It's fine for now. Let's just see if it actually works now that we... No, it still doesn't. Okay, so we need to figure this out. Because the problem, again, the problem here that we're working against is that emojis can be multiple characters technically, and some are, and I think some aren't. And so that's causing issues with indexing and whatever. So we have this. Let's see. Is there a library? Python emojis library. Of course there is. Why don't we just ask it to choose one character once? We can do that. Choose only emojis that are one character. And map these emojis to upper and lowercase letters of the alphabet. Send the Python file to me. See, this is like This is goated prompt engineering. But what we can do is, instead of indexing it, because we're indexing it like really funkily, like this is technically just a map, because we're trying to find this, and then we're trying to find the index of the letter in alphabet, and then we're trying to find the corresponding index of the emoji in this other thing, and that's really just a map when it comes down to it. Nice. Let's see what it did. Yes. Okay, perfect. This is what we needed. W, X, Y, Z. We have the capitals. I kind of want to see what the analysis, what it did. Okay, so use string. So we have all the letters here. So let's put these in here, and scroll, and we can do. Now we can just do emojis.get this, and then we'll just have the default be like, I don't know, type 1 emoji that wasn't in your original list of emojis. We can just have the default be like some emoji. Sure, whatever. Some emoji as like the default, right? So let's try this now. Unless we're gonna get the same issue. Oh, we didn't. Okay, great. So this should work now. Except this is not putting the description because I didn't have it put the description. So we need a post.description. And then let's see how this actually looks in real time. So just blog posts. That's not bad. I like that, I think. I think the date needs to be moved to the front though. So let's do that. See what this looks like. Oh, is there no space? It just looks like there's no space, but there is a space. Template. Honestly, we can. Okay, I don't like it there. We might remove the date because it's just kind of doesn't really fit in, I think. What I do want though is I'm looking at this and I want this to be bold. And oh, you know what? We can do this. We can have this not italicized, and then we can have this is like in here. Just be the thingy. No, I don't think that's gonna look good, honestly. Or we can switch it up, and no, I don't want it to be 2 lines. I was thinking we could have like a header, and be like 2 lines, but I think that's gonna break the flow, personally. Let's try this. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe remove it. No, this is gonna look bad. I can already tell. Yeah, I think we're just gonna remove the date, honestly. It doesn't really fit in, I'm afraid. So I'm gonna keep it here just in case decide to come back to it. But for the time being, we're just gonna drop it, I think. Okay, so we have the latest blog posts. Now we just need to return this. And now we need, so we have that. We can do the connect stuff too. You know what? The Twitter API is probably paid. Now, I think they changed that a long time ago, right? Get Twitter post, or get my Twitter posts. Can I do that? API. Is that a thing? I think it costs money. I think I do. Next developer account. Okay, we can do that. Let me do that real quick. Can I do that? That's a good question. So we have developer platform. Okay, I can do this real quick. Give me a minute. I'm gonna leave this. We'll leave this up here while I sign up for this. I'm actually just going to attach this live stream so that the this is what we got. So this is proof. If anyone from X, formerly Twitter, is seeing this, this is how you know it's me. You just accept me. Let's see. So I just need the live stream. Let me copy this real quick. How do I get the live stream? I gotta find this real quick. Because I'm just gonna, like, I don't know why they need this. I mean, no, they need this so that people don't use it to train AI models, probably. Because people have been doing that. Let's see. So get shareable link, copy to clipboard. Okay. Ready? So this is proof. If I go here, it will. This is it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You understand? Yeah. I'm not gonna resell anything. Let's see. Stan may be terminated. Yes. Oh God. Summarize. Ugh. How does it not have access to this? It's on the. Is that not what it's supposed to be for? Like. Does this have like a basic? Yeah, you can't reverse engineer. This is just be a good person stuff. Like I'm I'm pretty confident that view, yep. Okay, so you're required to land use in order to be granted maintain access. Yeah. Yeah, this is not a, you may not use development or staging applications. Yeah, I'm not doing that. This is not a production thing in any way. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is just like, you know, this is looking like be a good person and don't steal our data stuff. So yeah. And you know what? If there's something that really is an issue, like, oh, what is this? Hold on. This is what I thought. I thought it costed money. Pay per use. There's no free. This is what I was worried about, honestly. So let's just do a quick Google here. I should probably not show this, shouldn't I? Let me delete this. So you can't see. Okay, deleted. Yeah, development. Worst case, actually, you know what? It might even be better to I'm actually going to skip this for now, I think. This is honestly too much work. What we're going to do, I'm just going to summarize my most recent posts on my blog. I don't know why I didn't think of that. So we can just summarize those instead. But I kind of want to do the GitHub stuff too. I don't know. Let's just summarize these, I think. So in order to summarize like the what I'm doing, we need a so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Light LLM, which is basically just like you can just like take any LLM or AI API and it just does it all in one. We're gonna take that and we're just gonna use I'm just gonna use Olama just because it's easy. And I'm not gonna leak any. I don't trust myself to not leak any API keys right now, so honestly Gemma 3 will probably be fine. So at this point, if we're going to actually use this, I'm just going to say get recent or get posts. We'll make this a get posts. We'll move this to here, and then I'm going to have this accept format recent blog posts. Get recent thing, or get recent activity, we can call it. And this is going to be a string, and this is going to be a string. No, we want this to be called format, just to stick with like we said format here, so we just want to say format everywhere for the ones that are gonna do a format. So, and this is going to give us a string, and this is going to give us a list of posts, and we're going to sort posts. Okay, then Let's just add a note. Posts are sorted from most recent to oldest, or from newest to oldest. Oops. Okay, so we got that, and we're just going to accept posts from here, and then we're going to say light LLM dot complete or completion, and then we're going to say olama slash gemma. So this is the model that we're going to use to summarize, and we don't have an API key because it's just, it's just local. And we have message, right? And we have role is, we don't really need a system message for this, do we? So content. You know what? This might. No, we can format. Or yeah, we can call this prompt, and we can just say, please summarize my recent activity into 3 short, punchy, distinct, happy, or upbeat. Why don't we call it upbeat? Because people want to be happy. Catchy, viral bullet points, formatted as engaging reason about a sentence, about 1 or 2 sentences of detail here. Make this a little bigger. So we'll have this be the format. We'll say recent activity, and then we can just, this is where the actual formatting is going to come in. So I think, this is just an LLM, so it's not really that big a deal. It's not like meant to look amazing. So I'm thinking like map lambda post, and then we can just say like post.title, post.description. Like there's not description. There's not that much to this. So, and then we want to trim this or strip. And then we want to, oh no, we can just do, we don't even need this here. There. Nope. Join. So this is going to do here, again, if you're like a Python person, I'd recommend learning this. Like, you want to know map, filter, list. Basically, it's kind of like Java streams if you've done those, but like, it's a generator. So it's not like, it's just going to turn, it's just going to take everything from some kind of iterable and convert it into something else. In this case, we're just converting it from our post object into a post title description. And we can do it all in one line as the benefit. So, okay, so let's say, so we can just actually move this from here to here. And let's just turn the temperature down. We don't need it to be like that. That's maybe a little bit low, 0.8. Temperature, I think, is kind of like how like crazy or creative it is. So actually, no, we want this to be like pretty creative. But I think that what tends to happen is, I don't know if this is true. I think it's the farther the temperature goes up, it can be less accurate, right? Because being a little bit more quote creative, or quote unquote creative. So I don't know about that, but it's not that big a deal. I'm not popular by any means, so it's not like people are relying on this information. Maybe one day though. That'd be pretty cool. Content. So let's just see how this responds. I'm kind of worried this is going to be, or no, we might want a system message then. It might say like, sure, I'll respond, I'll summarize your whatever, and then it's going to include that in the actual response, and we don't want that to be included in my README because it looks unprofessional. So we can just say this. Nope. So please summarize my recent activity into 3 short. This format as this. Respond with only that, nothing else. Respond with only those 3 bullet points, nothing else. So you can just say this. We can format this all in one line now. We don't need strip anymore. We can put this all there. Okay, cool. So we have this. This is probably fine, but you know, we'll see. So let's do like a run here, a full like run. So we got posts, is get posts, and then we want to format the latest blog. Format latest blog posts, and recent activity is format recent activity posts. So let's check this out. And while we're at it, why don't we actually just pull the template? So with open, we have it stored right here. So readme.template.md t read template, and then I'm going to include a latest blog posts area here, and recent activity, or recent, I say recent hacking, or recent activity, or recent builds. Actually, no, just recent activity, and then recent activity. Okay. I don't know why this is still here. We don't need that anymore. So now we have this template. We added those format things in because we want to do this. So latest blog posts, latest, or it's just this, right? Easy. And recent activity is just this. Okay, so now we have the output, and we can just write this now as readme.md wt fp2, or I should say out, say template. No, this isn't Java. What am I doing? We're in Python. Okay, template reader, output writer, write, output. Okay. Honestly, I'd rather have it just print it. No, you can just actually yeah, I'd rather have it printed. That might make it easier for, or not easier. It might make it easy. Actually, no, yeah, it might make it easier when we do GitHub Actions stuff, so we can just output it to pipe it to a file or something. So let's see. What can we do here? Nice. It did not follow the format though, because it's just it's just Gemma. So why don't we try a slightly bigger model? Let's do Qwen 3. we can put this here. Emoji mapping, summarizer, model, goes this. Delete that. Clear. Okay, let's see what happens. It's gonna take a little minute. It's gonna load extra because Quen 3 8B is a little bit of a bigger model, and it thinks. So it tends to think too much. Oh, it's speak in the first person. Speak only in the first person as if I were writing this summary. Let's see what that does. Game-changing search strategy. Yep. Make them I did statements to show statements. It's your own words to show initiative and building and the builder mindset. Sure. See what that does. Didn't really follow the instructions, did it? Probably because our prompt is getting a little bit hard to understand. So let's do this. So points written in the first person using I did statements that take ownership, show initiative, and embody the builder mindset, not Minecraft. Format your response as response format. All right, let's see what this does. I'm inclined to turn off thinking just because it doesn't need to think about this, or at least it shouldn't. How do I turn thinking off? Oh, reasoning effort. Okay. Reasoning effort. I should know that. I do know that. It just didn't come to me. I don't like how it's like restating kind of my recent posts. I kind of want it to be more like, I don't know. And I want an emoji too. So, yeah, okay, this is better. So this should be like an actual like thing now. So if I do like readme.md, like, there it goes. Like this should be, yeah. It needs to contextualize. Understand. Like the problem is like taught or like my server, like that's not specific enough. Be specific in what you say. So let's see what that does. We can delete this. We don't need that anymore. Honestly, might need like the content of the posts for this. I'm not happy with that or with what it's giving us. Let's pull the content. So yeah, I'm just not happy with like this is like restating the same thing. It's a bit vague, and I don't think the model has enough context to actually make a good summary. So let's give it some more context by getting the content from my RSS. So content encoded. Let's do that, and let's do this. Content. And post.content. Let's just do 2. And let's limit this to, yeah, it's fine for now. We'll figure it out. Oh. Try, oh. So the problem is that the select one is expecting a thing, but we're just gonna do that, and it's gonna fix it. It's expecting a CSS selector, but if you put this here, that's actually, that you could put like :hover, that's like a thing. So, all right, let's see what it came up with. I am excited. Hopefully it's better. Oh my god, look at this! Yeah, so this is what I was worried about. It just says, let me summarize, like it's obviously AI. I think if we use like a Gemini model, it's gonna be fine. But this is still very, very, very annoying. So I'm inclined to let's just do this. We don't need that. And let's like limit this to like 1,000 characters. Sure. So let's see what that looks like. Choose niche. Choose niche details. You know what? I'm just gonna remove this. That's what I'm gonna do. And hopefully it'll pick out choose niche details that are most interesting, most intellectually interesting, and spark curiosity. Because then people maybe will read more. So okay. So that's good enough for now. We can like pull tweets and stuff later, but I don't want to have to mess with the Twitter API personally. So, okay, so this is, as usual, this is taking longer than I expected. So we'll resume this project probably later today. But I gotta get away from the screen. We'll resume this later today. Check back maybe this evening. I don't know. But thanks for listening, and I'm excited to continue working on this project with you guys.